Right. So we have Nick with me here today. Nick, thank you so much for being here with me. Super exciting, dude. You've come in and you have really just smashed it out, just applying some of the principles we have as part of the COA system. And you started getting momentum and getting sales in. So, just tell me a bit more about that. How you feeling about that? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I've been, I could tell you from the beginning, I actually started it over a year ago and I had momentum at the start and I completely lost momentum. I'd done a joint venture with some people and I signed up with a marketing company who promised to get me to the next level and they done absolutely nothing. I never got a single sale from these guys after paying them around about £6,000. So struggled to get the momentum back again. And I've been talking to Dave from the Champion Academy I must have spoke to Dave 3 or 4 times from the tail end of last year. So I'd pretty much decided around about November, December, I was going to join in January. Cash flow was a bit of an issue. Otherwise, I might have joined before. So yeah, come January, I had paid £100 deposit just to kind of secure the price, get on board, etc. And then I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, I think it was now, we got started. So yeah, obviously watched a lot of the training videos, kept wondering, when can I start? When can I start? And then the first thing was obviously the HVG. So I had an issue with my Facebook ads from years ago, and then the new marketing guys from last year who were a letdown, they got it up and running, but they seem to have confused it even more. So the back end of my Facebook is a real mess. So we said we were going to just set up a completely new page. So in the meantime, I just took the HVG and sent it out to about 60, 70 people. I did a couple of manual lead generation posts on Facebook. Obviously, that it seemed as if it went really well, but it's obviously not something you could do long term because I tried it again last week and I didn't get the same response as I got the first week. But on the back of that, I had 3 sign-ups. So my program's £2,500. So I've got 3 sign-ups, one paid in full, one's paid 50%, the other one's supposed to pay today. I'm sure they will. I spoke to the guy at length yesterday. And just on the back of kind of getting the momentum to people who I'd been talking to tail end of last year, I sent them both a discount offer. I told them the price was going up next month, which it will. As soon as I get momentum, price is going up to 3,000. So I told them, look, do you want in for 2,000 before I put the price up? It's a February time only offer, and I've had 2 emails over the last 2 days to say that people that I've already been speaking to, I'm 99% sure won't waste my time. They're both going to sign up this month as well. So obviously want the money in the bank, but yeah, that should be 5 sign-ups. And I've got 3 or 4 other really hot leads. I'm just in the process of trying to get my ads up and running. So yeah, it's taken a little bit of time, a few challenges. I keep getting stuck at certain parts and having to go back and rewatch the videos, but we're getting there slowly but surely. But hopefully, I can get everything up and running. Maybe by the weekend, maybe early next week. But yeah, no, I've been really pleased so far. The stuff that I've been learning is like university compared to the primary stuff the last guy was giving me.
Mm.
He made me all these promises. He hooked up with a marketing company. He was obviously he had someone else who was going to do all the ads, and they were a complete letdown. He knew they were a complete letdown. He tried to make good on his promise, the money I delivered, by telling me he would give me an extra 12 months coaching 1-to-1, but he never had any more answers. He was good at getting me started. I'll give him that, but that was his level. He had nothing else to offer. So some of the stuff that I've been learning and just the way the system's implemented, yeah, I've got high hopes for the future. So
Nice, nice, nice. I mean, great, contrasts of like no sales, 6K for a program, no sales to just come in, getting the HVG out and just getting signups like pretty what you said 3 weeks? Was it
three
3 weeks?
weeks ago I signed up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's awesome, dude. That's absolutely awesome. And so, in that process, then, like, what have you enjoyed the most about COA? Has it been, for example, some people say that it is the modules in itself, where it's step by step of how to implement apply the COA system. Maybe it's the support that's provided, where we're here with you every single step of the way, in the group, on the consultation clinics. Or maybe it was the actual asset. So funnels, the closer process for yourself, maybe. Yeah, like what has been the best part or most enjoyable part of working with COA?
I think the part I enjoyed most was writing the HVG. The support has been really good. Someone always gets back to you. I'm not from a technical IT kind of background, so I really struggle. And there's times where I'm going from stage to stage, going through the steps, and someone's like, click this box and select this drop down option, and I'm like, I don't have that option, and it can get a bit frustrating. You've got to go back, but I just need to follow the system, and I know the support's there. But obviously, if you put 3 or 4 hours aside, you're trying to get through as much work as you can, and if you get stuck, it gets really frustrating. But I know I need to just keep following the system. But for years, I actually said this to someone the other day. I've been to a lot of different training things, even like related to my construction business. And you would go along to a seminar, and you would hope that someone was going to tell you something just that little bit different that was going to make a big difference in your approach. And some of the sales courses were very good, and a lot of it was about psychological side, how to make the customer feel, etc., etc. But nothing ever really resonated. And there was times where you thought, "Oh, that's quite good. I'll say that next time," but nothing ever made any specific difference. And there was no magic beans. There was no magic words to make the customer sign up for a driveway or a conservatory. And I just when I did the HVG, I was literally like, I wrote it. I couldn't stop writing that night. It was quite late. It was like maybe 10 o'clock at night. And I just kept typing and typing and typing. And I was actually thinking, I love this. I was looking at my own work, and I know obviously it's Ed's template, but I was putting my slant on it, and I literally read it back about 4 or 5 times, and I just felt it was going to make a big difference. And when I sent it out, the response I got was amazing. Obviously, I
Mm.
manually sent it to about 50 people who I had. I had to contact, well, I put out a lead generation post. People would contact me with their email. I would have to do a Facebook Messenger quick chat, give me your email. Then I had to send all the emails out. So it was quite a long process. It wasn't a long, I'd done it over the space of a day or so, just sending out manually, forwarding on the same email. And the response I got was amazing. And it probably resulted in about £7,000 worth of income over the space of a couple of weeks. So I just thought to myself, I can't wait till this is automated. I can't wait till it's just
Mm.
going out around the UK to hundreds of people. And, hopefully my next complaint will be I've got too many leads, got too many
Yeah.
people. I can't deal with all this. But I just felt it was such a really powerful tool. And it's about the only thing through all the different courses. I'm talking about training days, training events, different companies getting you in to train you to sell their product. It's probably the only thing I've ever felt that's actually made a significant difference. And I knew when I was sending it out, I knew I was going to get a lot of good response from it. And the amount of people that have said to me, even people that haven't signed up, they've said, I just felt like you were talking to me. I said, that is exactly me, Nick. And at every single point, like, you can't find deals, you can't find investors, you struggle to do a refurbishment. It was the three main reasons why people fail at property. And I just
Mm.
think once I get my ads automated, I just think everyone's going to jump on it. And I feel that I probably will be inundated with inquiries.
Fantastic, dude. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. And so for yourself, like in this moment in time, yeah, like what would you say to someone who was thinking about joining COA?
Yeah, yeah, definitely been the best thing I've done. I know it's early days, and I don't want to tempt fate, but I've had some instant results, which was very reassuring, and I've been really happy with the support. And obviously, there's lots of contact with like yourselves and different people in the group. So yeah, it's been really good, and I would love to maybe look back at my testimonial in 6 months' time, and just once I've got everything automated, I'm really looking forward to the next week or so. Once I get the ads up and running, I've got ClickFunnels up and running, I've got my active campaign running, I've got the two of them linked. I'm just struggling just at the end of that. I don't know how many more tutorials I need to go through. I suppose I've started to do Facebook ads, and linking it to Stripe, but I'm sure it won't be too difficult. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next week or so, just having everything automated and then watching the results coming in.
Cool. Nice. All right. So Nick, you've done fantastically well. And yeah, let's just keep the momentum going for sure. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you for sharing, your win with me. And now it's just capitalizing what we have, getting the system fully out there with ads, so that you don't have to rely on the organic structures. Okay, so we can now, yeah, keep it pumping through. How's that sound?
Yep, absolutely.
Nice, dude. Nice. Okay, thanks again. Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Bye.